What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kat. This is my channel, and I did a bad thing. So like the week after my surgery, I felt like getting up and going thrifting, and then for some reason every day for the next week I went to a different thrift store. And I can't tell you why, but I did it. So I went to various Red Racks, Goodwills, Salvation Armies. I went everywhere. The only place I didn't go was the bins, oddly enough. The Goodwill bins. So everything you see behind me I purchased, on top of all of these sweaters. What was I on the hunt for? I couldn't tell you, but whatever it was, I found it. Oh, I went to Hillcrest too. I even went out of my city. So I went up to Liberty, where I went to college, and found some good stuff too. So I am just gonna start with this pile down here, and we'll move on to everything on this rack. I have already done, I think I did, yeah. I already did some cropping, and I got some like fancy fabric scissors and did some DIY stuff to these things, aka I just cut a bunch of stuff off of everything. So I got a comment on my last haul video about why I'm buying so much stuff when I don't know what my body's gonna look like in the next couple of months. And to that, in reference to this, all I'm gonna say is how I spend my money is how I'm gonna spend my money, and I hope you enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's take a look at the sweaters I picked up. So actually, we're gonna start with one pair of pants that I bought. Pants are not something I'm buying willy-nilly, for sure, but I did pick these Levi's up because I believe they were 50 cents. Luckily, I took photos of everything because I've been sitting on this stuff for like almost a month. I planned on filming this video, and then I had to go to Dallas last minute. So I got some, these are 560s, Levi 560s, in a size 40. They are men's, and I will be cutting these into shorts, and assuming everything fits okay, I will wear them in Gulf Shores in a month. If not, I'll probably just end up selling them on my Poshmark, so be on the lookout for that. Winter is a good time to buy summer gear. Moving on to sweaters, I have quite a few sweaters. I think they're all piled over here, and then I have the sweatshirts over here on this rack. But the first one I got is just this really basic cream little cable knit dude. It is vintage, probably 90s. It's in a size large, 100% cotton, and I'm pretty sure I got this for 50 cents as well. I got a lot of really good deals, and that was kind of what prompted me to keep shopping. But I am looking at a lot of neutrals for the fall, which you'll see in this whole color palette except for the Chiefs gear right here. But other than that, most of my stuff is pretty neutral. So I picked this guy up. Then when I was at Hillcrest, I found this really nice basic white cream Topshop sweater. This is in a size US 12. I'm sure this would fit me right now. I haven't tried like any of the stuff on. Can you see all the fuzz coming off of this? I have a stack of cashmere sweaters, and they are beyond fuzzy. They're getting fuzz on everything. But I thought this was a really great basic as well, so I just picked this one up. I think this was $4 at Hillcrest. And then we get into my 4 cashmere sweaters, the first of which is this really nice brown tan colored one. This was in the men's section. I will say, for some reason, this one is a little itchy when I put it on, and almost all of these sweaters do have tiny little holes in them. But last year, I learned how to sew holes closed in cashmere sweaters, and I actually kind of find it relaxing. So there's just one little hole right here, and I'm just gonna sew this little dude right up. This is from Consensus. It's a men's extra large, and it fits like a glove. And I don't know why it was a tiny bit itchy, but I don't know. We'll try it again. Either way, it's a really nice, pretty sweater. Next cashmere sweater we have is this pretty gray one, and I liked this one because of the details. So it's kind of got puffed sleeves, and then it has these nice mother of pearl looking buttons, and it has almost a mock neck type collar. I think I only have like 2 actual cashmere sweaters before this, one of which I got for Christmas, which was brand new from Free People, and the other was the yellow one that I thrifted last year. I am now paying really close attention to fabrics. There's so much fuzz floating everywhere, it's making me want to sneeze. But I'm paying more attention to fabrics than anything to make sure I'm getting quality items. This is in a size extra large from Precious Fibers. The dog is literally sitting on the pile of cashmere. Really, Coco? Are you just such a princess? The next one is this baby blue cashmere sweater from Charter Club. You can see that hole right there. It looks big because I'm stretching it. This one has quite a few holes in it, actually. It's got another one over here that I can see. There's a couple on this sleeve on the front and the back. Yeah, there's some holes in it. There's another one right there. But honestly, this is in a size extra large. It fits me really well. It's very comfortable, and it's gonna be worth it for me to fix it. When my grandmother passed away, I got all of her sewing gear, so I now have like 40 or 50 years worth of thread, so I'm sure I have thread to match all of these items. The last cashmere sweater is arguably the best find. Looking back at these things, I think the best find. This is a beautiful cream sweater. It was brand new with the tags. I posted a sneak peek of this on my Instagram. Be sure to follow me there if you aren't already. It has a really nice turtleneck. I like the detailing on the shoulders. It's beyond soft. Apparently I forgot one of the tags. I believe I paid $17 for it, and it's by this brand that I had never heard of. And I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it because I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. You can see the size tag says 2. I looked it up. The size tag said, or the size chart on the website said this is technically a medium. This does fit me, and the original price was $600. Now the funny thing is, when I went to Dallas at North Park Mall, there is actually a physical store for this brand, and we're walking through the mall and we passed it, and I just said to my friend, oh my god, there's a store. There's like an actual store for this brand. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I found this sweater in the thrift store with a $600 price tag on it, and I just about peed my pants, and I'd never heard of the brand before, and there's a physical store for it right here. So like, clearly there's a market for it somewhere, but I just couldn't believe that somebody would just donate a $600 sweater. Like, even if you sent this into ThredUp, I'm sure you could have gotten like a $100 commission off of it or something. I don't know. But I am so happy to have this. So happy. You're just not, you don't even, I can't even English. I'm so excited about it. So before I get too distracted with these items, I have a few home goods and accessories to show you. The first of which is this beautiful glass decanter that I found at Hillcrest for $7.50. It is gorgeous. I cannot believe the detail on this crystal. So pretty. I have no idea what brand this was originally. It doesn't have any logos. If you have any idea, or watermarks or whatever you would call it, nothing is carved into this crystal, but it's very, very heavy. If you have any ideas on where this could be from, let me know. But one of my goals is to help Brett fix up his basement this year, and one of the things I want to do down there for him is get him a bar cart. So this decanter is going to go on his bar cart. I also found this really fun school bus. So of course we don't have kids yet, but once I am cleared by my doctors in a year and a half or so, we'll probably start trying for kids. And when I was growing up, I had one of these. My mom still has it hanging in her house. I guess now I'm gonna have to find another one if we have more than one kid. But it's basically, I mean, you put your yearbook pictures in here for every single year. So the little chain did come off, but the hook is still right there, and I can just rehook it. This was $5 at Red Racks, and for some reason they put it behind the counter like it was some, I don't know, maybe I have something that I don't know what it's worth, but I'm so excited to have this. It was just such a funny thing to find because I had one growing up and I found one. Okay, so next up I have 2 purses that I found. The first one is this really beautiful beaded clutch. There we go. I have no idea when this was made, what era or anything, but the beading is spectacular. As you can see, it was $4. I'm gonna have to do some cleaning on it. As you can see, there's like a little stain right here, but it is on the inside. It says handmade in Hong Kong. Le Rigel Limited is the brand. I'll probably do some digging on this, see if I can find anything similar to it. But I love these little clutches. I think they're beautiful for events that I attend as a donor. We have lots of galas here in Kansas City, and having little bags like this is really nice. And then I can also loop through a strap. Probably what I'll end up doing. I think I can fish a strap. There's like, yeah, I think I can fish a strap through there so that I don't have to carry the clutch. But even if I did have to carry the clutch, like, it's gorgeous. Okay, last bag is just this really cute straw bag. I like to have these straw bags for when we go on vacations. This weighs nothing. So I just picked this one up from Hillcrest in Liberty. It does have a snap closure, and it does snap closed, which is cool. So it would suck if it didn't work. This was a whole $4 again, just like the other one. And I don't have a black straw one. I have my favorite just tan straw bag displayed over here in one of my shelves. But so excited to have this. I actually have, oh, that's funny. I have some important things inside of it. Namely, I thought I had I just have the pretty little thing tag and then the extra buttons for one of the, I think it's the blue sweater or extra thread. I did buy a brand new with tags item from Pretty Little Thing right here, which I will show you in a minute. I thought I had my $600 tag in there. But I also have the one piece of jewelry that I picked up, which is this golden navy chain. I am going to cut the navy part off, so it's just gold. It was a whopping $3. So I picked this one up at Savers, and I liked it because of what it looks like, but also because the lobster claw is really big, and if you have longer nails, it's easier to put necklaces on if they have bigger lobster claws. So I think this will look really pretty once I take the navy off of it. All right, I'm fully seated in my chair, and we are ready to dive into this. We're just gonna start from this end and move our way back. These first two items are scarves. I'm getting into silk scarves for sure. I thought this one was gorgeous, and then it looked very Louis Vuitton, Hermes, blah, blah, blah. Would look really cute in my hair or tied on to the side of a bag. I believe I got this one from Hillcrest, and then this one came from Savers. This is a hand-rolled edge silk scarf, and it is just stunning. The detail on it is so pretty, and I thought this would definitely look really beautiful tied on to my cream-colored or my tan-colored straw bag over there. Perfect for our Antigua trip in March. Next up, we have 3 sleepwear items. Two of them are very long. The first of which is this little set. So it is just a Jillian O'Malley sleepwear set. And if you can see right there, it's just a tank and some shorts. And I loved the cream color. I believe this was on the 75-cent sale on Saturday, or on Sunday. And I could not pass it up. I want to upgrade my sleepwear. So looking at these 2 items, I'm realizing I have forgotten a sweater downstairs, but I have shown it on my Instagram. I got a blue cable knit sweater, light blue cable knit sweater, same color basically as the cashmere one, but it is vintage men's Christian Dior, and I'm remembering that because I found this beautiful vintage women's Christian Dior nightgown. I showed it in my Instagram. You can see the tag right there. It says, I don't even think it says a size actually. Maybe it was a large. I think it was tagged as a large. It is actually, oddly enough, pretty close to fitting me, except for in the top region where I'm a little heavier than that. This thing is stunning, and I cannot wait to wear it. And then I picked up this slip dress nightgown situation. I believe it's from Secret Treasures in a size large. Women's large, yes. I love the detail on the back with the little crisscross. It has slits up the side. This is a full length slip. I think this is gonna look so beautiful at the beach. I love this. It has adjustable straps, which I also love, and the print just could not be more perfect for a beach vacation. I have one casual dress to show you guys. It is just this little button-down floral dress, which I thought would look really cute with some booties and like a cream-colored sweater over for fall. I know that this kind of like button-up dress situation is a trend that's happening right now, and I think I got this for 75 cents. So I wanted to see how I liked that trend on me. I believe this will fit me right now. It is a vintage Rue 21. Shut up. Holy crap, Rue 21. But look at that tag, you guys. I have never seen a Rue 21 tag like that. That's gotta be 90s. So it is a size large and very, very soft. Says it's rayon, it feels like cotton. So other than the Chiefs gear in the back, my next largest section here is blouses. In the fall, one of my favorite looks to wear is high-waisted jeans or high-waisted pants in general with a blouse that is French tucked into the front. So I picked up quite a few of those items. This one I put in that category even though it is technically a wrap top. This was the one that was brand new with tags from Pretty Little Thing. I believe I paid $5 for it on the sale, and I love the material. It has some loose threads on the arm, but I'm just going to trim those guys off and it will be ready to go. This is in a size US 6, UK 10, but as you can see, the arms are pretty forgiving looking, and I will be able to get into this fall for sure. Next up, we have this really beautiful Gucci, Hermes, Louis Vuitton style top. This is vintage. It is stunning, and it has a little bow that goes up here. If you're not aware, I googled this. This bow is called the pussy bow, just for those wondering. I have not owned a top like that before, so we'll see how I like it on me. I believe this is a size medium, but it is a very forgiving looking medium. I thought this would be so beautiful for the fall. I love it with all of its little pieces and parts of like gold looking hardware. I just loved this and I could not leave it behind. I also found this houndstooth jacket that gave me some Versace vibes for sure with the detailing on the pockets. So this has buttons. It has clear buttons in it, like you could wear it as a top, but I believe I'll probably wear this as a jacket. It has one really big button right there on the front. It is so 80s. I really debated on if I liked this or not, but I think with the right outfit, it's gonna look really, really, really cool and very chic. This is Andrea Gale size 8, a division of the Leslie Faye company. So it does not have shoulder pads. I don't think I got anything with shoulder pads this time. So, but I just thought this was really cool, and I really did go back and forth on it, but I just decided it was so unique and so cool that I could not leave it behind. This next cream blouse definitely came from the 50-cent area of my red racks, and it is just a basic cream top with some very pretty buttons and cuffs, and it has this gorgeous floral and kind of corded embroidery with tassels on the front, and it has the spots where the buttons go, it covers them up, if that makes sense. The buttons go on the inside, so you just see shirt and not buttons, which I think is super classy. And for 50 cents I had to bring this one home. I did find another shirt in on the 50-cent rack, and it didn't have a price tag, and they would not sell it to me, which was just heartbreaking. But this is by Susan Bristol, and it is in a size 10. So when I saw this top, it was right before the store was closing. So I got to the store at 6, they closed at 8, and they came over the intercom at 7:30. And we're like, hey, you guys, you got 30 minutes left, figure it out. And I was like, okay, I need to go down this one rack one more time. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should just move on to another rack. And I'm so glad that I did, because I found the coolest white shirt I think I've ever seen. So my camera cut me off, and I actually didn't end up getting any footage of this other than that first couple of seconds. But this is the Yves St. Clair top. It is so gorgeous. I just love all of the vintage sequins. It's actually, the colors are actually showing up better on my computer camera, even though it's less clear. But it is not as pretty in the footage you guys are seeing as it is in real life. All of the clear sequins are iridescent. It's just really cool, and I'm really happy I found it. It's a vintage size 12, so really happy I went back through that rack. So my last button down is this really nice oversized 100% cotton one from Dillard's. It is David Brown for Dillard's, size large, and I'm going to be using this as a swimsuit cover up for Gulf Shores and probably Antigua as well. It is so pretty and so comfortable. Like, this fits me now. It's very oversized. As I mentioned, feeling for textures has been important to me. I felt this, I immediately thought linen, which it says it's 100% cotton, but I mean, it feels like linen, and I mean, linen technically is cotton, but I loved the little gold metallic print on it. I debated on this one too, and I'm really, really happy that I got it. I did get one blazer. This is from Chico's. It's in a size 2, and I thought this was the coolest, most Chanel looking blazer I've seen in a hot minute. I love the shiny detail that it has. Again, I thought this would be really great to just pair with a basic jeans and white t-shirt look. Throw this over it, and it dresses it up immediately, and maybe just some nude heels. Very, very cute, and a good neutral staple piece to have. This next piece is arguably the only piece that I picked up that I wish I hadn't. It is really pretty. It is just this little cover up from H&M's. What line was this? This was like the recycled fabric line. I can't remember what the line was called, but it was brand new with tags, and I did pay up for it. By pay up, I think I might have paid $10 for it. It is in a size medium, but it does fit me right now. I think this is going to be a swim cover up. The way it fits right now, I'm not in love with it by itself. So, I don't know. The material's really nice, but it is pretty see-through as well. You can't really see it, but I can see you straight through this dress. So, but I do really like the print, so I'm going to see if I can work with it. And if I can't, I'll probably just send it into ThredUp. The video is taking so long that my camera died. But we have one last dress, which is probably the one I'm most excited for. It is this gorgeous vintage dress from Maxell collection in a size 6. This one I just picked up because I could not leave it. A vintage size 6, like a 90s size 6. I don't know how that's ever gonna work, but we'll see. But it has the most gorgeous gold starfish on it, and the back is just stunning. I absolutely love this. I could not leave it there. I just thought this was so beautiful, and I don't think I spent that much money on it either. I'm pretty sure this will resell really well if it doesn't work out for me, but I'm absolutely in love with this dress, and I hope that someday I can get into it. Probably what I need to do is take the measurements of the waist, because that's where I'm going to have issues with it, and then keep that in mind as I'm measuring myself each month and see if we get there. We have one Disney piece, which I usually go to a Red Racks and a Goodwill that are right next to each other, and this Goodwill always has Disney stuff. If you watched my last thrift haul, I found the Aristocats nightgown there, and I have found the cutest little pink Disney World Tinkerbell quarter zip, and I did go ahead and crop it. It's in a size medium, but I have plenty of sweatshirts that are in a size medium that that fit me now once I crop them. It's usually the bottom part where they have the, like, the ruching piece, like on the arms, that doesn't fit. So once I cut that off, things fit pretty well. But I don't have anything like this in my Disney collection, and we are hoping to make it back to Disney World next fall for next Halloween. Hopefully things will be a little bit more situated by then. We really don't want to go to the parks in the middle of a pandemic, or we don't want to go to the parks when we have to wear a mask, because as you can imagine, with the Florida heat, even in November, it's insane. So I just picked this up, and I'll probably get some wear out of it before we go, but it is in still very new-ish condition. I would say this was worn a handful of times, like maybe somebody bought it on their trip and wore it while they were there and then went home and then just decided they weren't going to wear it once they got home. But as you can see, I wear my Disney gear all the time. So loved this, and it's always fun to find different Disney pieces. I don't think this is vintage by any means, but I have not seen it, but that also doesn't mean anything. If you're not aware, in Kansas City, when football season comes to town, we gear up, and we have Red Fridays every Friday. So I picked up just a couple of things here for Red Fridays. We do a lot of going over to Brett's parents' house and watching the games, and I am kind of the one in the family that is known for having cool vintage Chiefs gear, so I wanted to continue that tradition, and I picked up quite a few things. The first of which I did not crop, but is just this very large, oversized gray, this is gray, Chiefs quarter button situation. This is from NFL Gym Equipment. It says 1997 on it. It is in a size large, and it is mostly cotton with some polyester in it. It is not like a fleecy material. This is lighter weight, so this will do me more good right now when I'm still probably wearing shorts here and there, or with like super ripped up jeans. We don't really go to the games as much, probably as Brett would like. I don't know if I've been to a Chiefs game since we've been together in 5 years, but I know he's been. But I thought this was a really nice, basic, and not like a in-your-face red, like, Chiefs moment. So I picked this up. Very comfy, very soft, and it does have the cool little patch down here. 97, I didn't see that before. I did find one piece of Chiefs 2020 gear. I liked this. I thought it was originally vintage when I picked it up because of the logo on it. Because they don't make a lot of stuff like this anymore, but apparently they do actually make it because it says 2020 right on it. This is a size medium, I think. Yeah, it's just a medium little Chiefs shirt, and if I don't end up wearing it this season, I'll probably wear it next season and or just resell it on my Poshmark. Chiefs stuff is going really well since we won the Super Bowl on Poshmark secondhand, so I just really liked the little arrows, or the feathers. I don't know why I said arrows, because arrowheads. There's arrowheads on there, and we play at Arrowhead Stadium. So this is probably my favorite Chiefs find of the year so far. This reminds me of the one Chiefs hoodie that I already have that has different colored sleeves, but I really loved the neck and the little cuffs. It did also have it on the bottom. As you can see, I just cropped that off. I basically just cut this part off of the bottom. I didn't like full on crop it, which is what I did to my other one that is similar to this. You guys have probably seen on my Instagram before, but I really debated on if I wanted to cut it off because it looks so cute, but it just didn't have the right shape unless I was going to cut that elastic piece off of it. So I went ahead and did it. I will say I'm pretty sure that I paid full price for this. They are charging up even at the thrift stores for Chiefs gear, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, and I really wanted this, so I just went ahead and I picked it up. Okay, next up is actually a top that I already owned, and I just cropped it, and apparently I hung it up. So here you go. Here's one that I already owned, and I just cropped it. I think I ended up getting a stain on it, so I cropped it because I couldn't just wear it with like a big paint stain on the bottom. Okay, on to a shirt that is new that I did not crop. I'm pretty sure this is new as of the last couple of years, based on the tag. I liked the texture and the arrowhead, if you can see that. I hope you can. I can't tell what you can see. But it's got more of the Arrowhead KC logo inside of it. This is a 2XL women's. And I cropped the bottom of it off because there was, I think, an oil stain down here, which is what made it cheaper to purchase. And mama likes cheap. So I thought this would be really cute for the season. And if it's just way too big for me next year, then we just resell it. Okay, so I have one last vintage piece and then one piece actually that I'll just show you really quickly. I have things that I always look for when I am thrifting for myself, for other people. So I have a family member that loves Corvette stuff, and this one actually I think says like Kansas Speedway. Oh, Kansas Lottery, just kidding. I always pick up any Corvette stuff I see for her, and then I put it in a little like stocking for Christmas. And then I have like another family member that I find like vintage University of Missouri stuff and Pooh Bear stuff, and I have another Eeyore fan in the family. So I just picked that up for her. And then the last piece in this haul, and I could not decide if I should get this or not, but it was so cute I couldn't put it back. And then when I realized that the print on it is in Chiefs colors, that was it for me. So it's just this vintage sweater that says cheerleader on it in this plaid that very much reminds me of Cher. And it's got the little cheerleader megaphone situation. This is 100% vintage. It says heavyweight sweats from Hanes. It's a medium, but again, this fits me now. And I just thought it was too cute to leave behind. And it's kind of one of those things where if you watch Philip DeFranco here on YouTube, he has this line of merch that he puts out that just says sports. And it's like, the premise is you're the person that you don't pay attention to sports, so like whoever you say we're rooting for them. Yay sports! And that's kind of like, this is my yay cheerleader moment. Like, I don't really know what's happening, but go team! So I picked this up, too cute, could not leave it behind, and I'm so happy that I have it. Maybe when I don't want to go full on Chiefs moment, I'll just do one of these. The funny thing is that actually both of my sister-in-laws were cheerleaders. I was not a cheerleader, shocker. But I was like, maybe I should get it for one of them, and I was like, maybe I should just be selfish and keep it for myself. So that's what I did. So I really like this. I don't know, I might end up giving it to one of them if they really want it. But adorable, happy to have this in my sports collection. Alright you guys, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite piece was. If you've been thrifting, let me know what your best find was. I think, really, I don't know. I feel like I said something was my best find, and then, oh, it was that $600 sweater, and then I forgot about my Dior stuff. 2 Dior items in 2 days is a pretty big deal. So, but without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys go. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already become a Warrior Crew member. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.